My diffused lighting, all the steam. A spoonful of pesto, always refreshing, either on a sandwich or tossed into some pasta. Well, today we're going to show you a quick and easy and very delicious twist on a classic sauce. And to show us how is Chef Massimo Bruno. Welcome to your morning.
Oh, thank you for having me.
My favorite, we're going to make some pasta this morning.
Pasta.
All right, tell us what we're going to cook up for everyone.
Let's start with the pasta, just we put it right into it.
This is fusilli.
Fusilli with the pasta. So today we're going to make a variation of the pesto. It's called pesto siciliano. It's a Sicilian-style pesto, which is a variation that uses pistachio.
You're using the pistachios instead of?
Of the pine nuts, because the classic is a pine nuts, cheese, garlic, and basil.
Okay, well, let's get started.
Yes.
I'm excited to try.
So we're going to have a little bit of a pistachio.
And does it matter if you use salted or unsalted?
This is salted, I prefer, but also unsalted works.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put
Dump those in. And everything fresh, fresh, fresh.
Fresh, fresh, fresh. Some garlic. Make sure the garlic, it's one in the shells, not the pre-peeled garlic.
You don't want me to use the squeeze tube kind?
No, no, no. It's against Italian law.
Okay.
So we're just going to do this like very fast.
Yep.
And that's it. I like a little bit crunchy too, a little bit more.
Yeah, you're saying to use your food processor and not the blender.
No, like not the blend, because in the blender, like sometimes all the nuts get stuck in the bottom. Doesn't mix very well. Now we're going to put some tomato, seeded.
Does it matter what kind of tomato we use?
I like Roma because I like a little bit juicier, like there's more pulp in it. But if you have also like a regular nice ripe tomato, that's okay. As long as you seed, so the water is out. That's very important.
Take the seeds out. You can scoop them out with a spoon.
I do
Use your
my,
fingers.
with my hands. I use everything with my hand. Nice basil.
Fresh basil. Now, you were giving me a really good tip about how to tell if your basil's the best.
If you have these little flowers right here, that means the flavor of the basil is at its best.
Ah, okay.
So, and you can tell.
Oh, I love it. Now, can we use this little flower? Or
Yeah,
just
why
the
not?
leaves? Oh, okay, why not?
And make sure also the basil is nice and dried, washed and dried. That's very important.
Now, you're doing this by instinct, but is there a measurement or something someone like myself can follow?
I have like a measurement, but I say when it comes to basil, there's like you cannot overwhelm with basil. If you put it too much, nothing's gonna happen. No one will ever complain, oh, but it's too much basil. No one will ever complain. You can have too much garlic, but not too much basil.
But not too much basil, okay.
Now, olio d'oliva, nice olive oil.
I could listen to him talk all day.
Perfetto.
All right.
That's it.
Olive oil.
And now we're just gonna pulse this, because if we do it really fast, it will cook the basil and will oxidize and taste a little bit bitter. So you're gonna go pulse. So what happened, it's a little bit rough and the flavor is nice and fresh.
Yeah.
Particularly this pesto.
This takes no time at all.
No time. It's a great way also to use the vegetable from your garden. If you have a basil and tomatoes, some people have, I have so many of it, so.
All right, so by the time that you get all those ingredients pulsed together, your noodles will be done.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can really serve it fresh, fresh.
Fresh, fresh, done.
Okay, so you've chosen fusilli, why?
I choose fusilli because I like spiral kind of noodles because it's able to carry like more pesto, more sauce.
Grab more of it in there.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it goes. And now we have a little bit of a, just turn this. We're gonna put a little bit pesto. I'm gonna give you a nice tip.
Okay.
How to mix it with pesto.
Okay. So this is the one that we just made?
Yes.
Or a version of it?
A version of it.
So you're putting this in first?
Yes.
Ah, why?
Well, because now, I'll show you, I'm gonna put a little bit of pasta cooking water.
Ah.
And this will help to mix the pasta with the pesto.
And this also gets everything hot, because up until this point, it's all just been room temperature.
Exactly.
Oh.
And also the pesto, the pasta is not very dense with the pesto. When it cools down, sometimes it becomes really dense. In this way, we'll stay nice and moist.
Oh, nice and light.
That's it. Now we're gonna mix.
Is this one of your favorite summer dishes to make, Massimo?
Yes, all the time.
So when I do come to your house this summer, you can make this for me?
Pasta with pesto, you can have so much of it.
Maybe I'll make it for you.
You can even as a side dish with a grilled fish, put on the bruschetta, you can do so much of it. Now you can make a little bit in advance to the pistachio, even up to a week in advance.
And you can freeze this, you were saying?
You can freeze. As long when you make in advance, you put a little bit olive oil on top.
Yeah.
Because olive oil is a natural preservative. We put a little bit more.
Okay, I'm gonna try this here before we run out of time. And this is great because it's lactose-free. There's no milk products in here.
No, no milk, no cheese. Sometimes you can also put a little bit chili flakes to recreate the cheese flavor.
Oh, this is perfect, just the way it is. Excuse me, talking with my mouth full. Massimo, we've got the recipe on our website if anybody wants to try it.
Absolutely.
And I really think you should.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell everyone to have a good morning in Italian?
Yeah. Fate una buona giornata e mettete questo a pranzo. And you're going to cook this for lunch today.
I love it. We'll be right back after this.